Hello everyone and welcome back to Whimsy Creek Art. All right, today's video is going to be a little bit different for me. So what I have is I'm going to dip a bunch of wood and a couple of tile shapes, and so I'm going to make magnets out of these. So I'm dipping them in fluid acrylic, but while I have that going and dipping the magnets, I would like to talk about a little bit of stuff because of the current, situation going on in the world. I am, my family, and well, me in particular, I am under quarantine now. So I had come up with a whole bunch of ideas to keep us and busy during this time. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys a lot of the ideas that I have come up with to keep busy if you are self-quarantining or quarantined by my doctor has asked me to go ahead and quarantine for 2 to 4 weeks. So we're going to go ahead and we're not going to talk about particularly about the virus or anything, but we're going to talk about what we can do if we are under quarantine. I have a whole bunch of ideas, and I'm going to include about, oh gosh, I have about 20 different links I'm going to have included. So there's going to be a links to a whole bunch of stuff I'm talking about down in the description down below. And so this is just a bunch of ideas I had come up with to keep busy during this time. And so some of the ideas that I had is learn a new hobby. Get on YouTube. YouTube has tutorials for everything. So I'm sure you've got something, some sort of project around your house, maybe some yarn you've been wanting to learn to crochet or knit. Get on YouTube. Teach yourself how to do that. Or maybe you wanted to learn how to paint pour. I'll go ahead and list down below my beginner paint pour series, and that's, saying if you've got the stuff in your home already to do it, you're going to have to look around because this is quarantine, stuff to do while quarantined. So not going out and buying a bunch more supplies. So look around your home and see what kind of new hobby you can start up. And check out some YouTube videos and watch some new tutorials and YouTube videos and do some new hobbies. Or maybe you could look around your house and look up some tutorials for upcycling crafts. Use some recycled items that maybe you would have normally went ahead and recycled or thrown away. Try to find some upcycled crafts that you could do. That's a great thing to use up things in your home. And then I've also found a whole list of 12 different museums that have a virtual tour. So I've listed those down below. I'm going to have a link for a whole bunch of museums that you can go on a virtual tour. So right in your home during quarantine, you can go ahead and check out all over the world, all kinds of different places, virtual tours of museums. Check out some traveling documentaries or shows or travel YouTube channels. So there's a lot there you could do. You could learn something new during this time. There are so many different things you could do to learn something new. Learn a new language. You can go on duolingo.com, and I'll link that down below. But duolingo.com is a great free website to learn a new language. Or go ahead and get on it to maybe Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, and watch some documentaries. Learn some new things. Get on, there's a lot of different websites. Khan Academy, Khan Academy, and they've got just tons and tons of free classes. There's a lot of universities that actually have online some free classes. So down below, I'll have in the description a link to I'll have a link to Khan Academy and also a whole bunch of other universities that have free classes. Also, even if you don't have a Kindle, I'm surprised by how many people don't know this, but even if you don't have a Kindle, you can get your Kindle app. You can go to the Play Store and get the Kindle app and have it on your phone, on your iPad, tablet, whatever, and you can access Kindle books. So, definitely go ahead and read those good, regular, traditional paper books. But if you don't have a lot of books around, or if you've read everything that you have in your home, go ahead and get on Kindle. And down below, I'm going to link how to get to the free best-selling free books on Kindle. There's tons and tons of free books on Kindle. So down below, I'll have how you get to that. And another thing is go ahead and do your spring cleaning. You can always watch Marie Kondo and do the Marie Kondo cleaning method. Honestly, that doesn't work for me. I've tried to do the Marie Kondo. It does not work for me. But go ahead and do some cleaning projects, some home projects maybe you've been meaning to get to. Just, little things like tightening that cupboard door, or cleaning out the oven. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I need to get to that. So just little projects that you maybe have been putting off, go ahead and do those. One thing I do for myself for cleaning routines and stuff like that is I do FlyLady dot, I think it's .org, and I will have it listed down below. But FlyLady is a whole system of cleaning and routines, and you make zones in your house where you clean one zone 1 week. But I could go on and on about that, but I'll have it listed down below, and they've got a comprehensive website on that. Learn if you have any musical instruments in your home. Go ahead and learn how to play that guitar you've always been wanting to learn. I'll go ahead and link some free guitar lessons and things like that down below. So listen to music. Music always is a great thing if you're home and quarantined, to kind of get you in a better mood. Have some random dance parties. Just turn on some music and dance. We like to do that in our home. And then also just try to stay active, dancing, or there's so much yoga or Zumba, or go ahead and take this time to learn some martial arts. There's lots of YouTube channels on learning martial arts. Go ahead and take this time to do that. Um, if you're a writer, take this time to go ahead and write that book, write that memoir that you've always wanted to write. In the past, I have participated in NaNoWriMo. That is National Novel Writing Month, and that's where you write a whole novel in 1 month, and that's traditionally actually in November. But I will go ahead and link down below NaNoWriMo, and that is a great website with lots of writing tips, writing resources there. So if you're thinking about writing something, I'll link that down below. And then also one big thing that you could do right now is small businesses are really, really going to be hurting right now. So take the time to get on and do, if you've dealt with a small business here recently and maybe you haven't taken the time to write a review, or get on and do a Yelp review or a Google review, a Facebook review, go ahead and take this time to support those small businesses. I know we're all hurting for money, but there's a lot of things you can do to support a small business without spending money right now. Go ahead and give them a review. Go ahead, if they're a content creator or have social media, comment on their stuff. If they are a content creator on YouTube, try to comment on their stuff. Try to watch their ads in full. We don't get paid barely anything at all, or nothing at all, if you don't watch the ad in full. Take the time to watch an ad in full. Maybe just do whatever you can to support small businesses while you are at home, without spending any money, because I know right now the money is really tough. If you've got the extra money, try to support those small businesses monetarily. But I get it, right now times are tough, but there are free things that you can do to help small businesses. And then another thing we like to do here in our home is, remember a few years back there was that show Minute to Win It? Well, all over online and on Pinterest, I actually have a Pinterest board where it's ideas for Minute to Win It. So, for instance, we have to go ahead and try to pick up M&Ms through a straw and transfer them over to another one. We have an empty tissue box that we put ping pong balls in, and you got to shake the ping pong balls out of the tissue box from your having it tied around your waist. But you can look up Minute to Win It, and that's a fun family activity to kind of play and do something with the family. And also, I mean, just good old board games or card games. And I'm going to go ahead and link Hoyle down below. They have lots and lots of instructions for card games, solitaire games. If you don't have somebody to play with right now, you can play lots of solitaire games. Or just try to stay busy during this time. That would probably be my biggest tip, is just try to stay busy. Try to stay in your normal routines as much as possible within the home. And some of the other things is just kind of self-care. Maybe have a spa day. Do a manicure, pedicure, have a good spa day. We're gonna here in our home going back to, I'm kind of reading my notes, going back to the card games. We're gonna have a cribbage tournament here in our home, so that you can maybe set up a board game tournament or a cribbage or chess tournament or something like that. That's super fun. And one thing you can do is play chess, or maybe some card games virtually. Get on to set up a live stream if you're a content creator, and maybe play some games virtually. I'm going to try to figure out if there's something I can do to maybe play some games on some live streams to kind of, there's a lot of other people that are probably quarantined trying to fill this time. Some of the other things is, we're all dreamers out there, a lot of us. So maybe you've been always dreaming about that business. Well, write a business plan out for future. Go ahead and take that time to write out that business plan. Or maybe you've been dreaming about starting a YouTube channel or something like that. I'm going to link a couple of YouTube gurus kind of that have great content on how to do a YouTube channel. Roberto Blake, or the Content Bug are great ones. I love their tips on a YouTube channel. So if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, or maybe you've already have a YouTube channel and you need to perfect your tags or perfect your thumbnails or something, take this time to go back and really perfect your YouTube channel and take a look at your old videos and see what you can possibly do to help out those. But Roberto Blake or Content Bug are great channels. I'll link them down below for that. So those are just a few of many, many, many ideas I have on what you can do to kind of fill this time while you're under quarantine. I'm under quarantine, so the rest of the family, there's no school or anything, and there's no work for Mike, so we're just going to go ahead and the whole family's under quarantine, and we've got all kinds of plans. So we're going to just stay busy during this time. And let me know if you have any ideas. What are you guys going to do? Are you under quarantine? What are you going to do to stay busy during this time? Maybe you got some ideas I didn't think of. And also, there's going to be hopefully a couple of extra live streams this week, but I'll be for sure Tuesday and Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you got the extra time, come ahead and join us over at the live streams. We have a great time, and I'll be painting, and we won't be talking a lot about this virus business during my live streams. I've decided we're going to keep it kind of just happy and kind of an escape from it because it's everywhere. So we're going to have live streams this week, and we won't even talk about that darn virus thing. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, and stay safe out there, guys. Stay safe. Have a good one.